welcome back to my channel for another video. This is the first video of 2024 and I am excited for a new year, so happy new year to you guys. But this video is part 2 of a video I did at the beginning of December, and that is my winter pantry stock up. So I am headed to my Azure drop at the moment, and I'm going to be picking up the second round of like my winter pantry stock up on a lot of staples, and I grabbed a lot of things this time and some different things that I didn't have or I've never gotten before, and I also have a little bit of a review of a couple things that I got last time. So if you watched my last video, you're in the right place for another one. If you didn't watch my last video, go watch my first haul before you watch this one, because if you're new to Azure, that'll give you a little bit of a clue into what I'm talking about. And if you're new to buying things in bulk, that'll give you some good preface to this video. So go watch that one if you haven't, and then come back here. But we're gonna go pick up our order, and I'm gonna see you guys at home when I get my order home and get it unloaded and show you guys what I'm stocking up on for this winter. Some of the staples that I really love from Azure that are great quality and a really good price as well. Okay guys, so we got back home, and I'm gonna apologize right off. The lighting in this room is awful, like the yellow tones, so bad. But our whole house has really bad lighting in the evening, and this Azure pickup was in the evening as opposed to my previous one, which is in the morning. So all that being said, the lighting is awful, and I've even brought lights in to the room to try to make it better. It still is terribly yellow, and I am so sorry. So I got everything, and I actually did something new this time. A friend of mine that also orders from Azure, we ordered some things together. We were both buying the same things, and if you order more, as in quantity wise, you get a cheaper price. So she ordered a larger quantity, and then we split the things between us, and I paid her for them. So the things that I split with my friend, a lot of them are colder items. There is something that's not going to be shown in this video, and that is 10 pounds of Redmond's salt. We split a 25 pound bag. Sorry about the traffic. We split a 25 pound bag, and so I have 10 pounds that I put away in containers already. But let's get right into the haul. Enough talk, enough fluff. So I have 3 things of organic sour cream. This is something I've never tried before from Azure, but we use a fair amount of sour cream, and I haven't got into making my own yet. So that being said, I got 3 things. It's the organic Nancy's probiotic sour cream, and I am excited to try that. And I also need to get that in the fridge, and that'll keep for a while because it's sealed and everything. I also have 3 containers of Nancy's cream cheese. I'm excited to use this because I do use cream cheese in recipes, but also this comes in these great little containers for spreading, like on a bagel or whatever. And this is good till February sometime. And I'm pretty sure I could always freeze it if need be. So this is great as well. Another item that I got, that this was in a 2-pack and I split it with my friend, is 5 pounds of raw milk white cheddar. It's organic, it's grass-fed, and it also came with a bunch of stickers. So if you're bagging it up or shredding it or anything like that, you can label your bags, which I think is really cool. So this is gonna last us a good long time, and I'm gonna be freezing it, but it is vacuum packed and sealed, so it'll keep like this for a while as is. Okay, so now we're getting into things that I ordered by myself, excuse me. And Azure had a really cool thing going the end of December. They had a 15% off code that you could use on your entire order. So I took advantage of that and was able to get quite a few things for a discounted price. I've never had them do that before, or never seen that they've done that before, but that was a great thing to take advantage of and to stock up on other things. So I got a pound of organic garlic. With it being cold and flu season, I am doing lots of garlic for colds and all that kind of stuff. And I also like this when I'm doing making my bone broth, just cooking in general. Once you do fresh garlic, you just can't go back. So we got the garlic. box has some things that are very out of my league of trying, but I'm excited to give them a try. And that is, these are sprouted wheat organic burger buns. I have tried making my own and I have never been able to get them to a consistency that my family likes them and that they're fluffy enough. So these are frozen and I have 2 bags of them, so a total of 12 rolls or buns. So they won't last very long, but we don't use them that much. And they're gonna be great for burgers or things like that. They're a great bread that is like healthy, non-GMO. So I'm gonna stick those in the freezer. And then along with that, I also got 3 things of big white flour tortillas, organic tortillas. I do know how to make my own. The season of life I'm in right now is not a season for making tortillas. So these are frozen as well. And like I said, they're organic, made with non-GMO wheat. The ingredients are organic white flour, water, organic sunflower oil, which is something that I would stay away from if I could, or if I was making it myself, baking powder, salt, and citric acid. So really, like, not a lot of ingredients, maybe not perfect, but way better than anything I'm gonna find in the grocery store. So I'm happy to have this stack put in my freezer. Okay, last box is a big one and it's heavy. So this is gonna be a lot of different little items. Some things I got last time that I'm stocking up on again. I told you guys I'd give you a review of some things I got last time. The organic elderberries, like they were dried, I got them, I've used them to make elderberry syrup and I love them. Definitely will order them again. Great price, they make great elderberry syrup. So that definitely was a big hit. Another thing I got was the rice ramen noodles. Those were also like a huge hit. We loved them, the texture is great. And so I got some more of those. Excuse me, you'll see it here in a bit. So let's get into it. We have 2 boxes of organic spaghetti noodles. Last time I think I stocked up on macaroni noodles, or was that two orders ago? I'm not sure, but I do like purchasing my organic pasta from them. We also have 1 box of the rice ramen noodles. The brand is Lotus Foods. Really like these. We have a 1-pound bag of instant mashed potatoes. This is something I keep on hand, not actually to make mashed potatoes, but to use in some recipes. So these are organic and were really inexpensive. They've been out of stock for a while, so I stocked up on those now that they're back in stock. We have let me see, how much is this? 4-ounce thing of organic lavender. I've been like wanting desperately to make my own lavender syrup for my coffee. Absolutely love lavender coffees. So I'm gonna be doing that with this lavender, and it was very inexpensive. I can freeze it and it'll keep. We have another thing of elderberries because I do not want to be without these. I just Googled a recipe, not Googled, Pinterest a recipe for homemade elderberry syrup, and that's what I've been following, using these dried elderberries. So if you have been wanting to make elderberry syrup, you can buy the dried elderberries either on Amazon, on Azure, and make your own syrup instead of buying like pre-made. Next up, you guys saw last time I got Parmesan. That was also a big hit, so I got another little block. It's pretty small, but it lasts for a pretty long time. Another thing I got, which is so new to me, excuse me, is Mylar bags. I cannot keep a hold of anything. I have never got into like Mylar bagging things, but I've been wanting to just do a couple things just for the experience of it. So I got a 50-count thing of Mylar bags and a 50-count thing of oxygen absorbers. So I'm gonna have to figure out how these work. But this is something that I wanted to have on hand, and that Azure sells. Like, this is their brand of these items. Another thing that I got quite a bit of that had been out of stock for a while was their baking soda. I got 5 pounds of this. I use this a lot in like detox baths when my kiddos are sick or I'm not feeling well. So 5 pounds of that. We also got 10 pounds of organic onions. We had our own onions in the garden this year and they just did not do as well as we had hoped, so I am about running out already. So these are gonna be great. I'm wanting to do some broth. I think I said that last time, but I'm still wanting to do that. So they're gonna be good for that. We also got minced onion. They sell spices as well, if you didn't know that. So we got some minced onion and we got some cinnamon with all my baking. I've been going through it, so we stocked up on that. We got a jar of organic Dijon mustard, and what I love about this is it's in a glass quart jar, so how cool, not in plastic, and this will keep for a while. Second to last item, but the last food item, is organic yellow mustard. So I've been trying to switch over condiments to better options. So I love that these were in jars, which I just said that, but I just thought that was really cool. The ingredients are amazing: distilled vinegar, watered mustard seed, sea salt, sorry, turmeric, paprika, and then some spices. And so that's really cool. I'm so happy to have those on hand because some different recipes I have and marinades and things call for mustard. That's where I use it the most, and to know that it's a good quality is great. The last item that I got is a new item that I am trying, and this is their Azure Clean dish soap. So if you did not know, Azure has an entire line of clean, like laundry detergent, clean dish soaps, cleaners, stain removers, all that stuff. So I'm trying the dish soap, and if I like it, I think I can even get it in like a gallon jug. The reviews for this were phenomenal. Like, I saw reviews that said it works better than Dawn, or as good as Dawn, which, if you know dish soaps, that's like the standard. I'm excited to use this and give it a try, and it's also a really big bottle. So that's another thing I'm happy about, and I'm not sure the exact price, but it was fairly inexpensive. It was not very expensive, especially for a clean soap. So that is the haul. That's the second part of my winter stock up. These are kind of the things I like to keep on hand for baking, things like for cooking, like the onions and the garlic, some of the condiments, some of the noodles, all those kind of things. So thank you guys so much for coming along with me and sticking around to see part 2. I hope you guys enjoyed it and maybe found some new things that you could order through Azure that you would use, that you never tried before or you didn't know they have. And I am gonna go ahead and end the video. I need to make my family supper, but thanks guys for watching, and I'll see you next time with another video. Bye guys.